What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about 10 ways to lose weight no matter how unmotivated you are. So let's get started. So number one is you want to eat foods that hydrate you. People who have consumed soup with a meal were 20% more likely to eat less calories than those who did not. So we're talking soups, we're talking fruit, we're talking vegetables, we're talking anything that has a higher liquid content. So watermelon, apples, strawberries, berries. You definitely want to be more mindful of eating hydrating foods with your meals, and especially this time of year, you guys, I strongly encourage you to look into soups, bone broth, chicken noodle soup. There's so many different things that you can do that will make a serious difference in the way you feel, because it's going to make you feel fuller longer. So number two is you want to eat a protein-rich breakfast. Protein is the only macronutrient that contains nitrogen. When your body is in a positive nitrogen balance, it forces you to utilize fat as a fuel source, and it keeps you fuller longer by regulating your ghrelin hormone levels. With that being said, you guys, we're talking a protein shake, eggs, cottage cheese. There are so many simple, easy, delicious, high protein meal ideas that you can try. Check out the Instagram and TikTok account for my supplement company, Gauge Life Sups, or Gauge Life Supplements on TikTok, where you can see tons of free ideas for how to make this happen for you. Tip number three, give the sweatpants a break. Yes. When you are wearing sweatpants all day, athleisure wear, yes, I know ever since COVID, a lot of us have really relaxed on dressing up. And I'm not saying you need to wear a prom dress, but I am saying when you are wearing jeans or something a little bit more fitted, you are more likely to have a warning signal that you are overdoing it with certain foods, as opposed to wearing loose, baggy clothing 24/7. So I encourage you guys, get dressed. Give the sweatpants a break. See if you can give yourself a break from sweatpants for a full 7 days, and you will be shocked at how much more mindful you will be with your food choices. So tip number four is rearrange your fridge. If you're like most people, a lot of the nutrient-dense foods tend to go to the drawers in the bottom of the fridge. But if you rearrange your fridge, there's all these wonderful, nice, clear, organizing containers. Put those healthy foods right on your eye line so you can see them, and they are, number one, they're visually pleasing to the eye, but number two, you're going to be more excited to eat those foods if you can see them right in plain sight. So invest in some organization containers and try to get those things front and center so you can see them and be reminded to consume healthier foods. Number five is start buying more pre-portioned snacks. If you know yourself and you have a tendency to buy the whole bag of chips, the whole carton of ice cream, the whole big size of whatever it is, do yourself a favor and buy the pre-portioned snack size. That is going to make a very big difference, whether it's almonds, whether it's potato chips, whether it's ice cream. Just get smaller portion sizes and keep those around instead of the whole big container, because for some people, there is a trigger where you're going to want to just finish the whole thing. Maybe you're eating mindlessly, but if there is less of it to eat, not even changing a whole lot, like I'm not saying don't eat ice cream anymore, but I'm just saying eat less of it. You will thank me for this one. Number six is you want to lowball your exercise routine when you are just getting started. Yes. And what I mean by that is, if you're expecting to give 10 out of 10 effort for every single workout and you haven't been in the groove, you got a lot on your mind, you're overwhelmed, and adding something else to overwhelm you is not going to be a good fit. So what I'm saying, go in and do something. Give yourself less pressure and just show up. If you can convince yourself to show up for at least 3 times a week to the gym, as far as walking goes, go just 5-10 minutes, because the thing is, commit to something that you know you can finish, as opposed to saying, I'm going to work out 6 times a week, I'm going to do cardio every single day, and then you're disappointed. Instead, say, you know what, I am going to go on a 10-minute walk every day and check that off. And then as you warm up into it, progressively add more. Stop feeling like you need to boil the ocean when you're getting started. I feel like lowballing your effort and Easing into it is the best way to be more sustained. It's the best way to get your body and your mind acclimated. And there is a positive reinforcement cycle because it feels really good to be like, hey, I was gonna walk 5-10 minutes and I did that. Hey, I actually walked 12 minutes, because it's gonna make you feel good when you overachieve as opposed to feeling like you're constantly falling short. Number 7, this is my favorite. Set a goal that has nothing to do with your weight. Maybe it's your goal to be able to do a body weight pull-up. Maybe it's your goal to be able to jog for 3 miles. Maybe it's your goal to be able to bench a certain amount or squat a certain amount. Set a goal that just has absolutely nothing to do with the number on the scale. And I would just encourage you guys to have fun with this. There's so many fun things that you can do in this regard. And I challenge you guys to do so very soon, because it's going to make your experience so much more fun and rewarding. Number 8, stop doing workouts you hate. If you hate the treadmill, stop doing the treadmill. If you would rather do a dance class, if you would rather do kickboxing, if you would rather do something else, do that. The key when it comes to cardiovascular exercise is you just need to measure and monitor your target heart rate. So it doesn't matter if you're doing that on a stairmill, a treadmill, a dance floor, a kickboxing gym. Do what makes you happy. Stop doing workouts that make you sad and miserable. Number 9 is to build your support team. Maybe you need a coach. Maybe you need a personal trainer. Maybe you need some friends and family to hold you accountable. Maybe you need to actually sign up for one-on-one online coaching. That's a service I do offer, and it is a game changer. You need to start having layers of individuals in your life who are going to help you with this, because I will tell you, it does take a village. If you think that you're just going to do this on your own, again, some of you can. However, you're going to go a lot further if you go with a team and or a community. Last but not least is you want to keep moving, and this includes the days that you don't exercise. So for instance, if you're not able to get to a gym, but you can get more steps, you can be more mobile around the house, you could be up and down the steps. Instead of taking a Zoom call, just sitting on your computer, you could be walking on your treadmill. Maybe you turn your phone calls, put them on speakerphone, and walk around while you're doing that. Try to stay moving more. Park further away when you're at the grocery store or at the mall or something. Find every opportunity to get more steps, to get more movement in your day. Take your dogs for a walk, and your body will thank you for it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want help and guidance on how to get dialed in with your nutrition, the link below is for my macro typing quiz, which is going to help you figure out the best way to fuel your unique body type. But please comment which of these 10 tips you are going to start implementing today. Take care, friends. See you in the next one.